Hey lovely people, welcome back to the Collince, and we are here with my lovely husband.
Song hapa.
Tupendane.
Kwani tupendane? So how are you people? We are glad to see you once again. Welcome to the Collince channel. If this is your first time here, please
kindly subscribe.
You say it like a singer.
Kindly subscribe.
Yes, subscribe. If I also had a good voice order. Anyway, we are here today, and today we have stories for you. I hope you have tea.
And popcorn. And popcorn. Not anything less. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what is happening to our world out here. Karibu hata niseme our wild, because the world is becoming wild. Long time ago, I think things were different. Every time a couple was happy, the community seemed to be very happy as well. And every time a couple was sad, the community would be sad as well. Like there is nobody who would take pride in a falling apart marriage.
Babe, how old are you?
Yeah,
you know, you're talking as
I'm as old as I am.
As if you're in the 20th century.
I mean, I have lived long enough to see what was happening in the past and what is happening now.
Okay.
Guys, now that is one of the eye openers that shows you you're growing mature when you start observing these things. You're becoming,
you know, young children these days, you want to feel like you're very old. Babe, you know, even if I remove 5 years from mine.
Tuachie hii story hapo. Juu najua hiyo ni kudanganya unadanganya. So guys, I come today very happy and very sad at the same time. Mixed emotions. I'm happy because I have the very most caring, handsome, I will say it, handsome husband in the world. And I don't take that for granted.
Kwa nini una insist na you're handsome? Ni kama you are not even sure about it.
I'm sure, because people have opinions these days that make you feel I'm less of a person or something like this. But I always remind you that you're the most handsome husband in the world.
Okay. Moving on swiftly.
So, moving on swiftly, my husband posted something on Facebook. I'm going to read it. Just this was a message to me, okay? But he decided to share it on
a group.
A group, yes.
Yes, I wanted to publicly.
Publicly.
You know when you say
do not put this on my this is the way I knew coming.
When you say that, I'm calling for so I wanted to I wanted to publicly show my appreciation towards you.
Yeah, and it's not the first time, by the way, my husband is appreciating me. Just at this time, I don't know. You know, my husband is not a person who loves writing. That is one of the things that he hates. At Tukiwa High School, his books were empty pages, as in he didn't have notes. Yeah, those of you that studied with us, you will know. Quality assurance time, my books would be changed and given a cover of people's names.
Whatever she's saying does not have evidence. It is not factual. It is just cooked up and cheap propaganda. Anyway,
my husband doesn't love writing.
Ata
wale when you anamtumianga messages, if you send my husband a message and he replies to your message, no, you are very, 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 very important. Yeah. And you
I normally call.
Of course, you call. You see, you call. But if he responds to your message, just know, count yourself lucky. So, this morning, I don't know what time it was, but he woke up very early that day and was in the kitchen, of course, housework as a woman. So, he wrote this in my absence. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my best friend, the love of my life, the mother to our children, though we have one right now.
Yeah,
My
see,
butterfly.
Why are you skipping that part? Eh? I hope you read that part very well. You know me, I trust in the Lord. In the Lord.
In the Lord.
Yes.
Okay. So the mother to our children, my butterfly, my business partner, and most importantly, my prayer partner. There's no special occasion today, but allow me to publicly appreciate you for who you are. No words or precious gifts can be enough to show my gratitude. You are the perfect description and example of a woman of valor. In this 21st century, where the institution of marriage is on the balance and there's a lot of strife in homes, you have made our home a safe haven, and you have given me more than enough reason to believe in love. You are my one safe place, and I always look forward to coming home to you whenever I'm out there. Oh. I really appreciate your selfless acts of love. I wake up to 5-star meals. I am still trying on the meals. Clean clothes.
But her food is so good.
Smile.
Her food is so good. I'm sure they will comment. There are people here who have eaten your food.
I'm still trying. I'm learning.
Oh, so we still have better things coming.
Yes.
That is real coming over what?
I think so. Clean clothes, a beautiful smile every single morning. You have always been there to share in my sorrows and happiness, and not even a single day have I needed you and you didn't come through for me. I am not the best man that there is. I cannot thank you enough that you had a chance to choose out of the many who you could spend the rest of your life with. You chose me. God bless you, darling, with good health and longevity, so that through you many may see the goodness of God. I respect, cherish, and love you, butterfly. You are the best gift from above.
Hallelujah.
I was humbled. Yani, when I saw this, because I didn't see it that day. I came to see the message the following day, because my friends, I am not so good with phones. Those of you that know me know that I am not so good with phones. I usually find myself having a lot of missed calls, unanswered messages, but when I sit down, I really attend to them. So when I saw this, tears were flowing down my eyes as I read it.
So this post attracted quite a number of reactions.
Yeah.
If you read here, it's about 1.7 thousand reactions, and it has about 550 comments.
Now, hapo kwa comments. Of course, we are grateful to all of you. Me, I'm grateful. There are people who thought that was me writing. That what alisema hapo, eti inaka handwriting ya dem, inaka handwriting ya the wife. Eti mbona hii inaka handwriting ya the wife.
Why does this look like the wife's
the wife's handwriting? Yes, that why do those words seem to be coming from me, not from my husband? The truth is, I didn't even have an idea that he had posted anything like that. I had not seen it until the following day. Now, my Facebook account, I lost the password to my Facebook account, so I could not go there
for the 10th time.
Yes. Guys, I could not go there to comment, and I think most of you that have been on Facebook, you've seen me dormant like all this while. I lost my password and I cannot seem to hack the way through it, because my account was made using my Ugandan number, which was blocked. So everything is just like that.
So I'll read a few of the positive comments, which were many, and we really want to thank you.
We really appreciate. We were overwhelmed by how you guys reacted to this.
Though I also want to clarify, I was not writing for the comments. Just, my woman is so good. I think, why should we only publicize when things go bad? But when you have a good testimony of the Lord, you don't find it good enough to be a testimony. That is That is my thinking. Not that I don't appreciate I always do that.
Yeah.
Even off camera,
Yes.
off Facebook.
Every day, by the way,
Yes.
my husband appreciates me every day, and it's not a lie.
Like
and he
what?
doesn't do it for show off, because most of the people were like, oh, there was one who was like, I feel like this is a strategy to advertise for your YouTube channel. If we had chances to advertise for YouTube, maybe we would have gone crazy and probably done crazy things. But I mean, he did it genuinely.
Just for clarity purposes, I was not doing it for the likes or the comments. I was doing it for my woman. And if you have a problem with that, may God help you.
Oh.
There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah? So I'll read a few of the good comments which superseded the negatives.
Yeah,
By
of
the
course,
way,
yeah.
we must appreciate that. So there is somebody called Iagon Daisy. Let me just show them the photo that I posted with this. I don't know if this can be able to show. Oh, it can't.
Alafu wengine wakaanza kusema ati why is the baby hiding your face? Si ungemtoa utaki side chick akuone guy.
So we wait with your comments. Me, I'm of positive vibes.
Yes, positive vibes. We go.
So Iagon Daisy said, "Great long life to both of you. God's blessing be upon you." Glorine Ayuko said, "Wow, blessings." Let me find the long ones. Judith Nabwere, is this from your place?
I don't know.
A wow is not enough. May God continue blessing you. May your marriage be a source of strength to the weak ones. Now, there are those who are commenting as if they are appreciating, as if they are doubting. They're just somewhere there. Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, those
one.
who were unsure of what was the motive. Yeah, what was the motive to this?
How old is your marriage?
Please,
I
want to comment.
want to comment. Let me see. How did that go?
Our marriage is 3 years.
And then I told her our marriage is 3 years old. By the way, it's 3 years old.
Yeah.
Because
this is our marriage month, by the way.
Yes.
We got married on May 26th. So wale wenye wako na anniversary gifts and outings. Let them come. Let them come.
Our M-Pesa is very open. By the way, would you mind an SUV?
What is that? What is that?
It's okay, let's continue. Babe, I'd rather discuss SUV for sure. I wish you well. This is what she responded. I wish you well. Please remember to update us once you hit 10 years.
Of course. We will be here.
But
may God continue.
But you get what that means,
yeah, of course.
This is not really somebody appreciating, saying, you people are still in honeymoon.
Yeah.
Ngojeni sasa maisha iwatuanze.
Wachape.
Of which these are some of the statements we had while we were planning to get married, and even when we got married. Nyinyi tunawapatia tu time.
Mwaka mmoja tu hivi. Mzoeane vizuri.
Sasa mtaona maisha vizuri.
Yeah, when you're 1 year and you're staying under the same roof, dating, you dated years for, I don't know, 12 years, 6 years. But you were not in the same house. Wait and see. 1 year, just like this. And my God has been so gracious unto us, because I can't contribute this to entirely us and our efforts, because I think God's hand has been in our relationship since the start.
That is true. I have a feeling this world has really gotten rotten.
Yeah, it is
we
correct.
have come to a place where we are glorifying more
the negative
of the works of Satan than the works of God.
That's
you know, the God that we serve is the author of love. Yeah? And if you find true love can only come from God.
And it's enduring.
Yes. And God is still the author of this thing you're calling marriage. Yeah? For a marriage to survive, it is the work of God. Of course,
it has to be at the center of that marriage.
Yes. And that probably might be the whole point of this video. Our aim today, even as she'll be reading the negative comments that really made her angry.
Yeah, by the way, I lost my mind. I was very furious. I felt like at that time I needed my Facebook account to be active like instantly. I didn't actually get sleep the whole night after reading some of these comments because they were so disturbing. Yeah, but later on, my husband was like, no, you don't have to stress over this. They are not in your house. They are not in your home. Why are you stressing? And you're happy. So, I had to put that aside for a moment. But I felt like these comments need to be addressed. Because, guys, if you're in a toxic relationship and you feel like marriage is not working out for you, there are people whose marriages are beautiful and cozy and dovey. So not every marriage is poisonous, not every marriage is this, and it is not meant to be that way. Yeah? If you're in a marriage and it is poisonous to you, it is not meant to be that way. So what you give out, the energy you give out to other people shouldn't be of the experience you're going through at that time, because we all know, honestly speaking, that marriage is a good thing. We might say, oh, marriage is this, marriage is that, but marriage to me, and with the things I've read in the Bible, marriage is a good thing. It is a blessing.
In Swahili we normally say, kazi ya Mungu haina
makosa. That's true.
If the Lord is the one who initiated that relationship, and it's not that he talked to you, showed you red flags, and you just said, I'm soldiering on. The work of God does not have mistakes. That's what that saying means.
Yeah.
So there are some comments here, baby. I think you may want to go through. So I think I posted this after. Remember that week where in Kenya we had a holiday for I don't know how long?
Yeah. That's long holiday. So I'm going to be reading some of the comments that were negative. There's one interesting one. I'm not going to mention their names, just to not be that rude as they were. May God make you divorce. That was his comment. Na tukajiuliza which God.
Because the God we know.
Yeah, the God we know
hates divorce.
So I mean, if you're still there waiting for us to divorce, God is in it and he hates divorce. Ati hakuna mwanaume malaya kama yule huweka bibi kwa Facebook except me.
And this was
the same person, yeah? Saying that there is no... If a man puts the wife's photo on Facebook, that is...
every man you see posting
their wife on Facebook.
These are male prostitutes. Yes. That's exactly
what he's saying. And I'm like, oh really? Oh really? Ati huyu si side hen, hata hakutumia side chick, alisema side hen anaumiza. Huyu ni side hen anaumiza, kwani wamekosana. Like they were now assuming you have a side chick, and then they said you have an argument with the side chick.
So I'm posting to make them
jealous about the situation. What? And then okay, this one, I think this one was on a lighter note. Ati unapatikana wapi na huyu love of your life anajua kupigana because I'll be on my way shortly. Usijaribu kukuja karibu, hata ukikuja karibu, trust me, you will be deserted. So try your chances. I am not in the business of fighting men or women. Says a man who has cheated on his wife and is asking for forgiveness in a special way. Guys, people have bitterness out here. Like, I think there is a lot of negativity in the world out here when it comes to marriage and relationships that are flourishing. And it shouldn't be that way. That's why I started by the community marriages those days. They cannot be unganishwa, like they cannot be connected, because then the community was very happy when a marriage was flourishing and everything was going on well. These days, the joy of people is seeing people divorce.
I think even if you're in a marriage that is working, you really need to pray.
Yep.
The devil is working and working in a mighty way. When I was looking at these comments, for me, I was I was seeing how bad things have become in terms of the devil infiltrating into
People's
marriages.
minds.
So even when yours is working, pray for others, because the way I was seeing is people who are talking from their experiences. There are people who are going through a lot in their marriages, and probably this is their way of, how do you call it?
Taking out their rage, their bitterness.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean it's like the other thing when
It's
we
their
saw
projection way.
or if you are hurting, you just need to go to a funeral and cry. There's nobody who is going to ask you there. So I think that is what people are actually showing us here on Facebook, you know.
Maybe you could read one or two more.
Yeah, and then this one ati hapa jua demo wa Facebook amesham disappoint, so ana reply na picha ya bibi ati precious gift. Tunajua hii gender. Guys, my husband is different. My husband
This is my
different.
precious gift. These are my precious gifts from God.
Yeah.
And if you have a problem with that now, maybe you ask God, because you ain't alinipatia.
Then ati hii handwriting inakaa ya bibi. Somebody doubted that this must be me posting. I didn't have an idea, to be honest. Now this other last one was endelea kutangazia wachawi usirudi kesho kuomba ushauri.
Yes, what does that mean in English?
This means continue advertising to the witch doctors. Do not come back tomorrow asking for advice, you know? When I read this kind of comment, I really got to realize that the work of the devil has become so great that actually we take these things as though they are normal, yet they are not in the spiritual world. Because this is a person who is literally saying, I cannot testify for what the Lord has done for me. I cannot testify. You cannot be freely testifying over goodness. And I get to wonder, how big is my faith? Am I also wavering that I will not be? Am I now discouraged that I shouldn't be, testifying for God's goodness? And I know that God's power is greater than the devil's power. Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure. The truth is that the devil is working and is at work, but our Lord is not sleeping, and He never slumbers, and He always will be there whenever we need Him. So I feel like let's not fall prey of the devil's biggest weapons of fear and discouragement to do what is right for our God.
Even as we conclude, this is my whole summary from what I saw. The world outside here is ailing. Mm-hmm. There are marriages which are broken. There are people who have been brought up minus one parent, whether they have been brought up by a single mom or single father. And it's kind of not
natural to them
that
this happens in the world.
So we need to pray. If you're a Christian out there, we need to pray for marriages, and not just marriages, families. Mm-hmm. Because all these negativities, you can see it's
mixed up.
It's out of
an impact
in somebody's life, whether during their childhood or during their marriage life. And lastly, this is what I would like to say. What I've noticed is that every human being appreciates.
It's true.
The only unfortunate thing is that most of us appreciate when somebody is dead.
That's true.
And for me, I think I want to make it my personal goal to appreciate everyone around me that is worth appreciating while they still live, because that is when they can hear.
Yeah.
That's
when it makes sense.
When somebody is dead, they are asleep. They can't hear and they know nothing under the sun. So my wife, my son, my friends, my family, my students, I will appreciate you while you live. And appreciate the people you love and people around you while they live. That's when it makes sense. Let them know how you feel about them. Let them know of the impact they have in your life while they are still alive. I think for
I think that the biggest regret that you can ever have is having something good to tell a person, and that person is no longer there.
Yes.
I experienced that a lot when my sister passed, because I felt like there are things I would have told her that I didn't get to tell her, and it is really a nice thing to always go. If you see a person wearing a nice shirt, don't wait to tomorrow when it is no longer there. Tell them today. You look smart, you know. Those small things that, by the way, people out here are facing a lot of struggles with depression, with all these things. Just be kind to make this person's life lighter and better.
So bottom line is appreciate people who are around you. Appreciate your parents. Appreciate your parents, by the way, while they still live. And not just on Facebook.
Even physically.
Most especially physically.
If you can,
Not if you can, you can. Appreciate the people around you.
There are people who cannot. There are people who have feared their parents to the extent that even appreciating them has become something hard.
What is the worst thing that can happen in your profession?
I mean, that is one of the questions that I can ask you
So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. That was our son who was around here. Riel, come and say bye-bye. Come and say hi, people.
Come and say hi, people.
Come. He's so busy. So guys, we are glad that you made time to be here with us today. May God bless you so much. Until another time when we meet again in this same platform. Bye.
Bye.